Hi everybody, I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy out there, to whatever extent that you can. I have a lot of comments to get through with regard to some of just army management unit stuff. I want to get started though with a quick correction from the last episode. Um, when I was talking about the indentured cost, the cost for a typical syndicate indentured infantry unit, um, the upkeep cost for them is actually normally 4. It's lowered to 3 when they're built in a building with a certain type of upgrade, and I'll actually get to see that here in a minute once I get it. It'll be it's kind of like the equivalent of the military engineering guild, but for non. Oh, wait, no, this is non-elite units. Okay, so I actually already have the military engineering guild in this city. Minus 30% cost for non-elite units. Non-elite units produced +2. So when you take that 30% upkeep cost off of these guys, it actually becomes 3 once they've been produced. It just doesn't show it here. So and then that's gets into all the other stuff I was talking about with regard to upkeep costs for them in the last episode with indentured servitude. Cerebral amplifier was pointed out to me. That was a correction that came from Athena Tenna, by the way, as is this one. Cerebral control amplifier, or the cerebral amplifier, is better suited for the hero if you can manage to get a hero in the army, and that is this final mod that I've been talking about getting. This unit and all indentured units in the army gain plus 25% crit chance. Yeah, possibly. If you don't want something else on your hero, I suppose so. It would still work just as well on the hero as it would with any other indentured units in the army. I think theoretically, there's nothing here limiting it from going on, well, syndicate light units except for indentured. So it would have to be like a hero on foot, I guess. I don't know if it would work for a hero in a vehicle. Or any other Syndicate Light unit. In fact, it specifies Syndicate too, so it would have to be a Syndicate hero, which for me is like half of my heroes. From Space Splash, suggested priming aerial denial protocol and concentrated gravity flux again. That's a good idea. I didn't realize this, but Space Flash correctly pointed out that both of these things, which originate from sites elsewhere in my empire. One of them I know is up here. It's that aerial denial system, which is owned by me, and then the gravity flux generator down here. That's how I'm getting these operations
primed and
which
ready.
2 of them are active, aerial denial and concentrated gravity flux. They're both active up in that area with Tenzin and the autonoms, but there's nothing stopping me from priming them and getting them ready for use somewhere else. I'm going to start with aerial denial protocol and then follow up with concentrated gravity flux. I think that's a good idea to have those ready to cast elsewhere, just in case Yellow tries anything funny up here. Space Flash also pointed out that I could annex a new sector in my food city. I actually have been able to do that for a little while now. What he's talking about is this sector over here. I've been planning on getting this Armageddon's Casino and Dance Hall for forever, and just never got around to it in Lesnara. I am going to actually redirect, and this is kind of where I'm going to talk. I'm changing a little bit of what I'm doing with my armies. Assuming Yellow doesn't go to war with me or do something super aggressive on the next turn, I'm gonna have the army that I have hiding somewhere on this mountain range here. There they are. They're going to do. I can't even see their banner there because of the mountain range, but they're gonna go straight west actually, and I'm gonna go clear that, or at least try to clear it with them. I think I have enough tactical operations that regardless of what's in there, I should be able to handle that. And then once that's clear, they'll come back over. But I do want to. I've been meaning to clear this for forever, and I just have never gotten around to it. This city up here, I think, needs to, well, is going to annex, or did they already annex? No. This city isn't quite big enough. That's right, I've been waiting for that one to grow for a while now. But it's going to annex this spark generator, and then I'm probably going to drop this water sector and actually pick this sector up so I can build another research exploitation on it. So I'll just keep the water sector with the Cosmite. So that's the tentative plan for those cities for right now. From Sarah Feingold, several suggestions mention that Amarco can annex 2 sectors right now, and that is down here near where just near where Ronald's group is. I think the 2 that I want to grab with this are going to actually be this one followed by this one. That way I can get that Cosmite. This would also make a nice spot for an orbital relay station. Plus, if I get this spot, because this mountain is only 1 tile wide, it will actually build a road through once I have control of Izaquen and give me some more mobility in this area to move units around, which would be really nice with an orbital relay station right there. So that, I think, is what I'm going to do with Amarco. And I'm going to go ahead and, before I forget, annex this sector for it now. So good job pointing that out. I might not have noticed that. There may be some other cities that can annex more sectors. I'm not seeing any at the moment. It looks like those are at their max, but it may happen soon. I'm not sure why Amarco was smaller. Maybe, I don't really know. I thought the computer would have expanded as far as they could, but apparently they didn't. So also from Sarah, said I could fix the transcendent low morale with the collar, with the control collar. That's not a bad idea. While everyone else is upgrading, I may as well upgrade him too. Just with a cerebral control collar. Like I said, not going to invest a lot of cosmite or energy into these guys. They basically are there to absorb pain and not really do much of anything else. So we'll just get one of those and mod him. That's fine. And then that's a good time for them all to upgrade. While everyone else is upgrade, I kind of wanted to take a look at these guys as well. These, well, the catatonic doesn't really help against. See, the thing is, if red attacks me, that forbidden mantra would be useful. But if the autonom attack me, it doesn't really do me much good. I think I'm just gonna kind of leave these guys the way they are for now, and maybe upgrade them later. I'll hang on to my Cosmite for the time being. I am going to need it, so. Tenzin did get another upgrade. Sarah was talking about this as well, said that the Cleansing Light ability, she thinks would double if I got it on Tenzin again. If anyone can confirm that or has actually tested it themselves and can confirm that, I would probably pick it up again and get it twice. For now, I'm going to look at some of his other options, because he does have other good options. I do like that Keen Sight. Pairs well with Tenzin being very ranged heavy. Strategic operations support is... Oh, that's, I guess, for strategic... I like some... Like, I was thinking of boosted tactical operations somehow. Deadeye is always a solid choice for Tenzin. As well as Range Specialist. In fact, Range Specialist might be good because he's got those X7 combat stims. His accuracy is already pretty high. I'm going to actually give him a level of Deadeye, a level of Range Specialist, and maybe leave it at that for now. Because those are just always really good. And yeah, that piercing bow. Tenzin is a very good ranged fighter. I'd like to capitalize on that to whatever extent that I can. Plus, I do have the projectile accelerator. Oh, I was thinking that was the railgun, like the Vanguard's railgun. Never mind. With adding a level of Deadeye, I could maybe get rid of the exploitative targeting system for something else. I don't know. I'm going to leave it on there for now. But he may have other mod options soon. Let's see here. Back over here, we got this army. They're just on hold in case Yellow tries anything funny. Before I get too distracted by scouting around, there's just a couple other things I wanted to go over because also from Sarah Feingold and Red Marut, I almost forgot about this. I have operations down here that are still active. I think I can see them in here. I've got all these deploy monitors up. I don't need those anymore, and it's costing me 5 energy per turn. So should definitely get rid of those now that my little war is over. Okay, so that saves me 10 energy per turn, thank you. From Arch Redbeard, suggested mods for Sirens, suggesting Eyes of Eternity plus the Forbidden Mantra and Mantra of Illusion. I think that's a good setup for Sirens. I don't know that I will... So I can talk... I can actually zoom in over here and... Yeah. Let me find where my Siren army is so I can actually talk about this. I guess their banner is there. Where the heck? Like, there they are. So these guys, I'm probably going to get rid of exploitative targeting system on there. But, so Archery was suggesting Eyes of Eternity plus the Forbidden Mantra and Mantra Evolution. Eyes of Eternity is a no-brainer. I don't have it listed here, but that's the one that gives them a lot of, that gives all their abilities extra range. It's one of the final Sci-Fish upgrades. I will get it, hopefully relatively soon. Forbidden Mantra is a solid choice for these guys, or really anyone, because of the ability to apply Catatonic. And then, suggested the Forbidden Mantra to, or not Forbidden Mantra, well, that was one of them, sorry. Getting Forbidden Mantra confused with Mantra of Illusion, which they already have. The only exception I might make to that setup, I think that's a very good setup for the Sirens, but I would also suggest that I may swap out Mantra of Illusion for a Focus mod, depending on who I'm fighting, because we saw how effective that was against the Autonom to bypass their psionic resistance. And then finally, from George Shores, suggested for Overseers, certain focus mods can be defensively helpful when fighting opponents that specialize in either fire, poison, or Psinumbra damage. So this unit's obviously not an Overseer, but the same thing applies. The Overseers have, well, I guess it's not quite the same thing applies, but remember I was talking about the Overseers have this mod that, where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, that psionic buff to all indentured units in the army simultaneously. So the focus flames makes all psionic buffs. I can show you here. All psionic buffs increase thermal resistance by 6. That's really, really good. I don't know if that resistance is for the duration of the psionic buff or for all of combat, but if I was fighting somebody, it was like a Promethean Vanguard or something like that, and I was expecting to deal with heavy laser and fire damage, that would be possibly a good choice to swap out on the Overseer. So good thinking there. And then that is it for the comments. I'm going to get back into the gameplay here. I have my little guy out here running around exploring on the other side of yellow. Kind of just mostly looking for pickups with him, I think, at the moment. I'll have him... I'm going to have him go southwest and see what I can find. Not seeing a lot. Maybe some unclaimed territory down there. Oh, and this was one I missed from Red Marut. And this is another army management one. I think this was Red Marut. And I think I wrote it down actually on my... Oh, no, I got it right here. Yep, Red Marut, resources in the sea up north of Tenzin. So I've got resources here, and there's actually more over here. Those are a little far away, but these I can get to in one turn and get back. I'm going to go ahead and risk that runner because he's kind of crap. And maybe he'll get attacked by something that spawns there. But I'm going to go ahead and grab that energy while I can. Tenzin is going to stay put right where he is. Kir'ko is already working on annexing its next sector. I think working on a production sector upgrade is probably good. Actually, that doesn't mean no good at all for this city. I guess it'll be useful for Prison Peaks, but this is already at a production exploitation level of 5, so I guess it'll still be good for the other city, though, unless I make energy in there, which is what I'm probably going to do. That might actually not be very useful for this city. I guess I'll just throw improved military infrastructure on there for now, so it's something to work on. I know that does cost me upkeep per turn, but I like to have advanced military infrastructure everywhere. It just makes defending so much easier. And you never really know where you're going to get attacked from. Plus, I've got so much desert down here now, energy hopefully won't be an issue for too much longer. Happiness event in colony operation is ready for aerial denial protocol. I'm going to hold off on casting that just yet.
Happiness event in colony.
Knowledge, recreation dome is done. I think pretty much units with low morale, that's going to be solved in a moment when the Transcendent becomes, has the control collar put on. Ops ready to launch. I don't think any of these... What is this domain invasion? Oh yeah, that's the boats. Battle won by Corvin, was aware of that.
Incoming
Dwarf
communication.
publicly complimented me. Okay, that's good. I want to be on good terms with her. I think it's a her, Eljana. Let's see. Document or diplomacy. I don't know why I just said documents, pronouncements. Compliment probably. Is that worth the influence? Right. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hang on to that influence. I really want to finish off growing my relationship with these guys, especially now that I've got noble diplomats active, which is going to give me an energy and influence gain benefit. I'm getting very close. 25 until growth with them, 30 until growth with the Scyfish. I don't know which one I want first. Both of them have really good stuff. I think I'm leaning towards the Scyfish, though. Their sirens are always useful. I will let... Well, I'm going to let that influence pile up a little bit more anyway, because I'm going to get the elite unit upgrade here. And I don't know if that may affect those sirens. But then I'm going to buy a couple of them from the Scyfish. Hopefully by then I'll actually be able to just buy 3 and max out the relationship and then get the mod for them. Alright, I think that's it for this turn. In general recap of what's happening since last time, Ronald is on his way to get Isquen here. Whoever this Amazon hero is, Latori is on her way to get for you to Qua or whatever. For Quida. And then there's random assembly units running around, which bothers me to some extent. Alright, I'm gonna actually need a unit to go talk to the Scyfish and ask them to leave that area. That should be... I thought I had some Chrysalis in the area. And I don't know if they've already teleported or not. I suppose they probably did. Can probably try autoing this. Marauder attacked me and lost, but I lost. This is interesting. They lost everything and I lost everything. But it looks like the Marauder lost. So I keep my sector, I guess. I wonder, I'm kind of curious as to what happened there. Maybe I should have actually played that one back, like in the recording. Nicole has captured a claim sector. Well, you little jerk. This city actually doesn't have a whole lot else where it can expand once it can expand. Wait, how is it even... Wait, hang on a second. What's going on with this city? That's the city center, right? Dotted line. Then an energy sector. Dotted line, production sector. Dotted line, another sector. How did they expand this out 3 sectors? That shouldn't be able to happen, as far as I know. Is there some way you can get around the normal limit? Because normally sectors can only expand outwards 2 spaces. 2 spaces from the colony sector, and that is definitely 3 from the colony center. I don't know how that's possible. But, okay. Yeah, if anyone knows how that might have happened, let me know. Because that caught me off guard. Hey, Cosmite for Casus Belli, I'll accept that. I'll always accept that. I'm not looking to start a war with anybody. Hey, Red wants to be nice too? Okay. Sure. I'm not looking to start a war with anybody right now. Right now I'm trying to upgrade and get my armies ready. Hopefully Red's having trouble with the autonoms. Whoa, a lot of stuff happened there apparently. I wonder if the autonom invaded him. Red had a huge army there, and then he's just kind of gone. Alright, that is probably going to be an energy sector, because I need energy. I've already got a good production sector there, so yes, that's going to be energy. And I'm going to swap this to producing an energy sector. make sure that goes in Prism Peaks. That should be the only one. Yep. And in the meantime, going to annex this for Armorco. We'll get that Cosmite there. Right. Put me up to 35. Okay. Good news, the runner didn't die. I think that means he's going to go after that other one next, since there's nothing threatening me here at the moment. May as well grab the energy if it's there. Alright, this should be another free and easy clear on this DNA vault here. I'm gonna send... I guess just everybody can walk in. Ember Hopperhound, a vehicle, a tier 3 vehicle. Blaze Spit and Flame Jump Biological Heavy Unit and a Prospector unit. That actually might be useful. I think they can like dig up resources and production. I'm gonna take that reward. He'll make a good scout, and he can also, yeah, I think they changed what that does in a recent patch. Devar kind of got nerfed a bit, but those prospectors can still prospect or do their prospecting thing. I'll test that out on the next turn. We kind of move carefully here. I guess they can do it on mountains as well. But I see no reason to have him driving around giving me extra production. Then you are all by yourself. That's unfortunate for you. I'm gonna auto that. Okay. Cool. And it doesn't look like a whole lot else going on down here. Maybe a who is this? Is that the Paragon? That is the Paragon. Wait. That's Paragon units. That is... Whose architecture is that? That looks like Paragon buildings. Oh, it is a dwelling. That is one of the Paragon's holds. I don't think I've met them yet. And to be honest, I don't really want to. I'd rather not start making another group mad. I think right now my war with the Autonom is enough. So I'm probably going to kind of leave them alone for the moment. Maybe I'll try to get another city down here more. Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I want you moving kind of back towards the center of my empire. Ronald's army, I need someone to go talk to that. Okay, I know I've got more units around here somewhere. There they are. I'm losing track of where things are on the map. You. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. And you guys were en route here. Carry on. What's the fastest way for them to get up north? Looks like it wants to take them through my capital, so we'll let them do that. And this guy will have to catch up. Colony awaits its fate. We're gonna absorb. We're gonna be the good guys here for now. Just absorb a ton of Kir'ko stuff and hopefully get on their good side eventually. And I can always change it later if I decide to, but for now I'm gonna try to play the good guy. The Kir'ko aren't necessarily a bad combination for with Synumbra. In fact, my buddy Joel really likes a Kir'ko Synumbra build. So I might try to get some tips from him. He's the guy I played my other Advanced Strategy series with yet. Sorry if my voice sounds a little funny. I kind of got like a really dry throat right now. Alright, you can wait. And at this point, he's just out in the ocean. I need to actually get onto that continent and have a look around. Alright, you guys redirecting. Wait, what's yellow doing? Okay, yellow's moving back. Looks like they're still focused on blue, and I'm going to let them continue to do that. These guys have their own job to do. I need to get them out here as quickly as possible. I want to check and see if there are any other like little temporary boosts they can get on their way out there to give them a nice buff for that battle. I don't think there is. Alright. There you go. Get them off of that mountain. I can't even tell where they are. Alright, so they're going to go clear that, and then I'm going to get that for Lisnara pretty soon here, hopefully. Ooh. Milestone recharge station and a teleport. Let's just go ahead and use that. Okay, that takes me back up here. Alright, and Ronald's army's gonna have to wait until next turn before they get to have their party. Unless it looks like the Psyfish are... Holy smokes, that's a lot of Psyfish in one place. I'm glad they're on my side. May as well move into this spot here. And then launch from there on the next turn. Whoops. Is Ronald's army all upgraded to the most recent version of these guys? No, they're not. How much is that going to cost per unit for the stunning one? That's the one I want. Odd equivalent units, 50 energy, 75 cosmite. I can actually afford that now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. He's fine the way he is for the moment. I'll change them later. But I want all my indentured to be kind of up to the same specs. And where about the indentured in the other lady's army? There she is. I think they are already upgraded. Yeah, they got the new version. Alright. I'm good with that for now. Select the sector. So I can annex another sector here now. I changed things up because... Yeah, I changed things up here, so this city is actually annexing this sector now. This one is now a production sector in Inalix, which is great news. Upgrading production sectors, and then after that, I'm going to build the Advanced Military Engineering Guild, which will give minus 25% cost for elite units. And I'm going to actually bump that up in priority a little bit. Actually, maybe down below. Yeah, we'll get the upgrades to exploitations first, because those give immediate economic benefits as soon as they're done. And then once that's done, then these two things can build. And I think that's the one... Was that the one for elite units? Hang on, I'm going to double check this. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so we're good there. Once Inalix finishes these four things, it's good to go. I can start cranking out some crazy units in there, and that's going to be fun.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay. Happiness event is nice, and turn. I'll probably fly through several turns here pretty quick, just because that war is over. Right now, I'm just trying to prepare for whenever the next one comes. Okay, more yellow movement up here. For somebody who's complimenting me a lot, yellow's just got a lot of units kind of crowding my area. I don't know what they're doing. If they're trying to kill blue, I would think they would go back down there, but I'm still think I'm going to chance it and try to clear this with my Siren army anyway. It's only going to take me a few turns to get there and get back with the ability to move quickly around the map that I have. This city is taking friggin' forever to grow. You guys gotta... It's taking food. Inalix is taking food, and I think it might be taking some away from the other city. And it doesn't really need it. Taking 19. What if I told it to prevent deficit? Would this city get more? Taking 26. Okay. I'm going to do that for now. I wonder if there's somewhere I can see an overview of... colony overview. No, not... Wait. That's objective overview. Colony overview. There's some way I can see who's taking food and who isn't? I guess You can see food sharing from that. Haldar is taking some. Be easier if there was like a tab where you could specifically see all your cities, which ones are sharing food and which ones aren't. I think you gotta kind of manage it individually. Anyway, where is Haldar? Probably find it through this menu, actually. That's okay. They can be taking food. They're not at 16 yet. What I want to do is get everyone to 16 first. Tavorash is sharing half. This city should be sharing half. Okay. We're good.
True telekinesis is
Alright. One more upgrade until I get Cerebral Amplifier. Getting close. Growth have a quest for me. Want me to build sewage tanks. I can do that. Doesn't have to be done in Inalix, even though I highlighted Inalix. It's just because that's my capital. I have other cities that could jump in and help with that. My former capital is one of them, which is just sitting there producing research at the moment. It says it takes 13 turns to finish. Whoa, 1,050 production? Holy smokes. Okay, we're going to have a couple cities chipping in on that. But I will do it. That'll get it down to 7 turns, so between those two cities they could do it. Still making pretty good knowledge income. Alright. Okay, you guys carry on up north. They should have all the upgrades too. Where's my other army that I keep losing track of? You guys keep going out this way. And I'm gonna want to get that. I'm gonna want to get that under my control first. So that'll be my next target. All right, and the prospector can actually clear this as well. A venom rifle. That's not really a great rifle in my opinion. I'm just gonna take the money on that. Prospect sector. Now, prospect the sector, the unit has to remain stationary for 1 turn during the process. Doesn't tell me what it actually does, but let's find out. I'll admit I haven't played the Devar in this game yet. I never really had any interest in them, even before they got nerfed. But Joel really likes them a lot, so I respect that. I don't necessarily know a lot about them, though, so... Alright. These guys can head back. I don't really know where to station these armies necessarily. I'm just kind of looking for a general central location. But more likely than not, I'm going to leave one group kind of down here toward near an orbital relay station or teleporter and put another group back up north. I think Ronald's army may stay down in this area. Just seems like there's potentially more expanding I could do in this zone. And I may get to fight the Autonom too, so Ronald's army is ready to go take this city. This should be an easy battle. It says it's a risky battle. Might have to do this one manually. I'm not paying 75 influence to get this city, that's for darn sure. So we'll do manual combat. May have to use some operations here, but we'll see. At least we get to get some action in on this episode. No militia for them, just the core defenders. Alright. Like to lure them into coming after me. Don't really want to walk into range of those turrets. Get all that Overwatch set up. Probably going to throw Ronald right in the middle there. There, and then leave him back. If I need to... Oh, they're just going to fly out to me. Alright. Ouch. Oh, that was a Hasher SMG. Those things kind of hurt. Okay, he got concussed or something? Static charge and stunned. Okay, we can't have that crap. You need to heal up. Dispel those effects. And I think that guy just became #1 target, so lucky for him. Did I get a stun off on him? I did.
Good riddance.
And I got a stun off on him as well. Okay, good. I don't see a need to use any operations quite yet. Let's just try to stun lock
Serves
stuff.
them right.
Oh, that was a nice crit. Alright, I don't think I'm going to even need to use any operations here. I'll just have to remember to deploy cerebral control collars on something before the end of the battle. I'm going to go ahead and have Ronald use this now. Alright, you come back. Okay. Ronald should be able to pretty easily mind control this guy.
Enemy subverted.
Yep, okay. Just gotta stay out of range of those turrets. I think he may have gotten debuffed again, and he's choking, so he's probably not gonna hit anything very effectively. Ooh, I actually misclicked there, and then got lucky and critical hit anyway. I probably wouldn't have taken that shot otherwise. That's a happy coincidence. You know, I could always do this. You know, a bad chance to hit him. And then cerebral override. Now you can't die. Still not quite enough. But I did stun him, so I'm still good where I'm at. Yeah, go ahead and shoot him.
Enemy killed. Our forces
Oh my gosh.
are victorious.
I like this setup with these stunning indentured. That's really nice. Ronald's army is going to be stacked once he gets that cerebral control collar on him. And once this guy gets his buff. Holy crap. Alright. That finishes that off. You can be upgraded to the new standard template. It's going to be pricier for him because he's coming from having no mods. But it's going to be a while before I'm spending Cosmite to make new units, so we'll go ahead and do that. Plus, I just got 50 from people basically just handing it to me on a silver platter. Alright, Izaquin has probably... It's got 12. It can upgrade or annex a new sector. I think I need to choose to keep it, though. So it may take a few turns before I can do anything with it. Okay, this Chrysalis can go back to what it was doing, heading up north. Scout this coastline and see what we can find. Looks like more forest down here, possibly another dwelling. Alright, and then you guys are stuck for the remainder of that turn. And it looks like he's found the edge of this little bit of land here. I'm gonna have him probably just go straight east. Let's head out over the ocean and see what we find. It's on full-on exploration mode now. Okay, not safe for him to go out there right now. We'll wait until those nasty fish pass by. And Ronald's army is going to probably... I think Ronald's army is going to stay down in this area. There's not really a huge threat from anyone except for possibly Nicole. But he may have to fight the Paragon at some point. I might actually just outright attack them. I'm not sure. It would be nice to have another dwelling under my control, but then again, I'm going to have another war with another faction, too. Ronald's army is pretty well kitted to fight them. Paragon have some arc weaknesses, but I'll have to let you guys let me know what you think about that. What do you think about me starting a war with the Autonum? Regardless of what happens, there is a basically free structure I can go clear down there, so I'll grab that with this guy. And Ronald's army, for now, I will probably have go clear some little things like that production stash, for example. What is this saying? It's got a little arrow over it like it needs to be annexed, but it's already definitely in my territory. Wait a second, why is... Oh, crap, I can't build the road through there because the mountain sectors technically aren't sectors I can annex. So it's not gonna... Dang, it's not gonna tunnel through there. That would have been nice. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Alright, Ronald, you can go fight that ridiculously easy battle over there. There's another structure down here I could clear pretty easily with a flying unit. Maybe I should have my Chrysalis go down here. There's also pickups. He's the one that is currently going back north. Might have him turn around and just go south and act kind of like an explorer and grab some pickups. Or maybe get another runner down there. I do have this guy over here. Maybe he could loop down and south around this continent. That might be better. Because the Chrysalis I would actually rather have in combat, trying to upgrade stuff. Oh, and I still need to try to move a unit onto this to annex it. I keep forgetting about this. Just don't know why it won't let me do that. That's what this Chrysalis can do. Okay.
Incoming
Claudius
communication.
Protons. Okay, that's fine, dude. That's good. His opinion of me is... Hell, he's not happy that I declined the call to war and broke a treaty. Let's see why that's such a big deal. Alright, well, I'm gonna...
Incoming communication.
Okay. Yellow actually likes me more than blue does at this point. I don't want to war with either of them. Yellow is kind of killing blue, but blue's still got a lot of territory. I'll just try to remain neutral and see how things develop. Hopefully Claudius gets over the whole me breaking a treaty thing pretty soon. Oh, and there's this structure that the Chrysalis can clear. Heavy weapons factory. Alright. Gotta keep an eye out for those. It's basically just free money at this point. Should probably be keeping an eye on Yellow's troop movements, which seem to just be kind of going back and forth with no... Okay, now it looks like they're heading south to fight blue. Ah, there's another one here. That one is actually in my borders. Oh, I forgot! Sarah told me not to forget about that. Sarah Feingold told me not to forget about that, and I forgot about it. That was a easy quest for the growth I could have done. It was right there. Ronald's army should have diverted to go do that. Totally forgot. My bad. Dang it. That would have been easy points for relationship with the growth. Well, I am building their sewers, so at least I've got something going for them. Let's take a look at this. I got operational effectiveness maxed out. What I'm thinking about doing is adaptive exploitation, so I can build a Cosmite harvesting center. That would be nice to have. Alright. I still don't know why there's a little annex sector yellow or arrow on that, but whatever. Already cleared that factory. Okay, Ronald, you guys can go handle this. Wait, hang on. You get more movement if only Ronald moves, because he's got those boots. Where else can they go? Cause some trouble. Actually, wouldn't mind getting rid of that nest of crap down there. I'll start moving them in that direction. As for you guys, I think I need to get back to my mainland. Possibly over to hang out with Tenzin, honestly. This army would wreck some autonoms. And would wreck some Devar for that matter. As would Ronald's, though, I suppose. I think, well, I think Ronald's army is actually a little bit better suited to fight the Devar. What kind of a sniper do you have? Oh, you do have a stunning sniper, okay. I guess for that reason I'll send her up. She can go back to hang out in the north on my mainland area. Ronald can stay down here. And for now, he'll go here. This sector can be annexed by something. Is that annexable by Forquuta? Oh, that's this city here. I could get a few different things. I think I'm gonna take the one with the Cosmite. That seems like an easy choice. Except Isquin might need to get that one. Isquin has 2. It's got that one and that one. It's gonna be able to get 2 more. I might eventually be able to get the Dwelling of Voidlayer in Isquin though, and then I could pick this up. So I guess Forquuta could pick this one up for now. It's also going to give me happiness bonus and immediately more Cosmite. So I'll be up to 40 Cosmite income per turn. User can continue down this way to clear that. These guys have finally gotten back, so that's good. A little bit more armies in my military city. I'm just going to put them on guard. And what did I get from prospecting? Prospector has prospected Tangle Root and has found 37 production. Okay, that's not much, but it's a little. I guess I have the prospector already down here. He can get all this stuff. Alright, the bug is there. How far can they move? Not far enough. Let's grab that and go. Tenzin stays. Chrysalis. This guy I still do need to turn around. He needs to clear this and then go try to get that. I keep forgetting about. I can actually annex this sector to Passneth, and it has Cosmite in it. Well, hang on. This sector's got 2 energy. Or this city's got 2 energy. Okay, I got 2 energy sectors in this city, as well as a production. This city has what will be an orbital relay station, once I get around to building it. What I should be able to annex is a production station. And yeah, I think I'm gonna annex. Oh wait, no, I would like to get. Oh wait, I already have this in this city. Annex forward pays to Passneth. That's more Cosmite right there. So actually, this is gonna go to Solnatul once Solnatul upgrades, which will give me a little more Cosmite. Is Solnatul taking food? It is. Still up, kind of on the slow side, upgrading. But I guess that's what happens when your cities are in the desert. I'm going to leave that forward base there for now because I don't have a way of... I should have cleared that stuff when my flying armies were passing through. Maybe they can go back down there and do that. I kind of need them all over the place now. Alright, that's a low-risk battle. I'm going to try auto-combat and see what happens. 1B took a little damage. I think I'll be okay with that. I'm going to go grab the milestone recharge station now. And re-enter. Okay, risky battle. They don't have any psionic resistance. Oh wait, the Paragon have arc resistance, not arc... Oh, maybe they're getting that from a mod. Okay, they don't have natural arc resistance, they're getting it from that mod. I think that I should be able to do this. And I think it's long past time that I do. If I lose somebody, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm going to manual combat this. Oh, hey, did you guys see the new announcement about the new expansion for this? I got, what was it called? Invasion, I think. Looked like it added, I mean, they looked like Draconians to me, but they were like somehow stealthy Draconians. They could do like hallucination tactics or something where they disguise themselves as an enemy unit. Poor Vanguard kind of got wrecked in the trailer. I felt bad because they're my people, but, you know. I think that does look like a cool, having a dragon race in the game does seem pretty cool. And you know what? I think we can all be thankful that it's not space halflings. Alright, let's kick some butt here. Those MF3s, they can get biological or cyborg units. These guys are considered ethereal, not biological. So it actually works out in my favor here for once. They can't... And they're considered cyborgs, right? Can I use Enticing Bond on them? I might be able to. Alright, well, I think for starters I want to open up with some tactical Oh, wait, I can't do that on this turn. I'm not really sure what I'm most worried about here. The Techno Prophet, probably, I should target, but I think I'm going to hang back and let them kind of run at me. Maybe form a line here and see if they're dumb enough to. Keep the hero in the back, she's more of a support anyway. Got that War Cry ability on hand. Remember to use that. And I'll put the bees on the flanks. And we'll wait. It does look like they're kind of coming out after me. I don't know why, necessarily. But this guy kind of sort of came out here all by himself, so I'm gonna move or shift the army down this way. I'm not gonna hit him with anything yet. I'm gonna defend because he's got that big missile he's gonna shoot. Massive stagger. Yeah, let's not all group up too close. Looks good to me. And what should I use? I could do a diversion protector. It's more of like a group blind thing. Don't really see a good use for that. What's the sidetrack? Cerebral execution. I just unlocked this with a tech. Target biological or cyborg non-commander unit has a 12 strength chance to be instantly killed. Whoa, it's like Disintegrate from Age of Wonders 3. Fails, the unit takes 30 damage instead and is staggered. Out of curiosity, 71% chance of death, 58% chance of death. I could potentially kill the Techno Prophet outright. That's tempting. How big of a threat is this guy? Call in Paragon reinforcements. Well, I don't want you to be able to do that. Yeah, I don't want you to be able to do that. I'm gonna try this. Come on, 58%, please work. Didn't work, okay. Well, that was probably worth a try. How? Shooting the units in the back, huh? Alright. Might try that again. I've got enough points for it, and the odds may be higher. I would really like to have him out of the picture. Now it's 58%. Frick. Okay. Alright, you move here. Let's end him. Has he fired his missile? He did fire his missile, okay. I'm just gonna get rid of him, and then I might try...
Eliminated.
Target cannot be affected. Oh, they can't be affected. I guess they're mindless or something. Okay, you guys back up just a bit. That renewal, which I don't feel like I should need quite yet. What spot can I hit him from? I have to move 2 spaces. Might be better to just go after the Emma bot, but I really want to get rid of that guy because of his chain gun, or machine gun. Oh, I'm sort of counting on these guys not being able to be seduced, which may be a mistake actually, because I'm pretty sure they did take over a siren. I think the Devar did that to me a long time ago, like some... No, it was a Kir'ko hidden with a mod that took over one of these guys. But it specifically says biological or cyborg unit, and these guys are neither, so that should not be able to work on them. Alright, that bee is in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to try to heal. I'm going to try to keep these guys alive. Oh, well, can't do that. Here's what I can do. You fix that. Oh, you can't. Frick. Alright, I think I just completely failed at keeping everybody alive. The one thing I can do is heal the soldier bee. And probably... Am I next to it? It's hard to tell. It looks like I am adjacent to it, I think. No, I'm not. Now I am. I might lose that worker bee. Oh, crap. If he gets a line of sight on the hero, that could be bad. You know, I'm willing to use this again to try to kill that guy. There we go.
Eliminated.
That's bad. Okay, well, they can't hit me with anything else. These people don't have a range attack. I just said that, and then they pull out guns. Okay, I guess they do. It's the, I think the male version of those robots that don't have a range attack. Alright, well, we're still good. You're not feeling great, but we're still okay. Why don't you patch him up? And I think... Where'd my other... Okay, there he is. I think you need to go. Alright, you definitely need to go. Alright. See what kind of chance I can get to hit from here. 97% with reactive shielding.
Serves them right.
This guy should be okay. These guys have kinetic resistance,
Serves
so they
them
should be
right.
alright. And maybe I can pop a missile off and help out a little bit. Get rid of some of their cover.
Enemy eliminated.
And you are all done for.
The Syndicate rules
Okay.
supreme.
That is one problem solved. And a Venom Sniper. And Roy 2. I'm not really a huge fan of either of those things, to be honest. I've got better sniper rifles and units. I think I'm going to sell that. I'll take the energy, which I do have a lot of now, but I think it's good to have it. Good to have it and not need it. Annex landmark to Lisnara. I can finally max out this city size, which should help out its food output by quite a bit. Help other cities grow a bit faster. And then in this city, I'm actually going to release this sector as a forward base so that I can annex this when the city grows. And annex the other sector that I was planning to get in the first place. Okay, what do we have here? A little research. A dwelling. Looks like more growth, actually. Yep. Okay, cool. And there's stuff in the water down there. Alright, they got the recharge station, so I'm going to have them head back. They're going to, if I don't forget, between this episode and the next one, they're going to go try to clear that and get these things so that I can get more Cosmite income. I'm doing well on Cosmite. I got 35 now. We'll have 40 on the next turn, I think. Once that's done, 45 with that. And then 50 once I get this for Sulnatul. So, not bad. And I'm going to need it once I start making all those units in Inalix. Always worth getting the, in this case, the production, the energy one. I still have no idea how that city is reaching way out there. Let me make absolutely sure. Arkanov's vermin, or whatever that is. Yeah, that is definitely in this city's borders. That boggles my mind. I have no idea how that happened. But I'm going to get that energy sector upgrade, and then I'm going to get the production. So we can get even more energy income. My economy is looking very good right now. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to try to wrap up most of the rest of the stuff on this turn. This city could use any of several exploitations. I don't know why they put a research one here. That seems like a pretty crappy place for a research exploitation, so I think I'm going to try to fix that. That should probably, I would prefer that to be energy. And let me pick this one up as another production. Yeah. So, Tinker Mountains, let's deconstruct that. Dismantle research exploitation. And what's it doing? Oh, it's taking a turn to do it. Okay, right.
Production ready.
Production's ready here. That's gonna fly through the rest of that production, getting 230 production a turn in Inalix. So that's gonna be very helpful. Should be able to wrap that up in another 4 or 5 turns. And then finally get those armies on the way off the barracks or off the assembly lines or whatever the correct terminology is. Probably good to have a rec dome here. And then standard military infrastructure. Sulnatul could use the production sector upgrade. Grab that. It's going to need it, especially when I get this. Sulnatul would actually be able to make some decent heavy weapons, maybe tanks and stuff, because it's going to have this heavy weapons factory in it, which I can get on the next turn. I think I might go to the next turn and just grab that so I don't forget between now and the next episode. Yasafel has one production sector that I think would be better served as energy, because it could get to a higher level exploitation. This city actually doesn't have a lot of room to do much of anything, really. Well, I don't know what I'll do with this city, because I can only build 2 hydro exploitations in it. Maybe I'll Maybe I'll transfer this sector to Yaskafel. Could also put an orbital relay station here too. That might not be a bad idea. For now, I'm going to change that to energy. I'm going to change all sorts of stuff to energy. Dismantle industrial exploitation. Okay. I want all the energy I can get, so I can just field a huge army and not have to worry about it. And then in this city, probably, actually, I'm going to get the production sectors upgrade first here because it'll help me build everything else faster. And then energy. In fact, that's a mountain sector, so we could throw on the high altitude wind farms. That looks good. And happiness event in several locations. Just
happiness event
further boosting
in
energy and food
happiness
income.
Event in colony.
Okay. And I'm going to end the turn. And we can see what happens next. And then I'm going to move that Chrysalis, and then we're probably going to call it an episode. So let's see what Yellow's up to in this area over here. He was doing all sorts of shady stuff. I'm going to need to actually turn that into a research exploitation. Received a proposal from Claudius Proton and Login 3. I think we'll look at those in the next episode. I'm just going to kind of finish up what I'm doing. I just want to keep an eye out to see... Wait, were those hostiles? That was just hostile independence. Where'd they come from? It looked like they left from my territory. The Paragon. Okay. Sure, we're listening. Implant snatchers. I'll accept the quest. I'm probably not going to do that. Group of pirates are ripping implants and Paragon bodies. Wait a second. There's no units there. That's weird. Maybe they have, like, lava concealment or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. Let's clear this. Hey, that's kind of nice. I mean, I'm going to get it anyway, but I get one for free, and I get an owl, which is a nice scout. I'll take that. Sure. Actually, I don't know if that was worth it on the Subjugator, now that I think about it. Because you unlock that, because I'm Syndicate, I would unlock that anyway here, and then it could activate it for a lot less energy than that, although it would cost me some Cosmite. Not a lot of energy, though. Okay, so that's done. Then I can use my owl to... I might actually just use the owl to go down here. I'm going to do that now, too, so I don't forget. And then this guy can go back to what he was doing, or possibly help out these armies that I keep losing, who are headed back down here to clear this stuff. Okay, so I think I got a general sense of what I'm doing more or less everywhere. Obviously, if you guys have suggestions for how things could be set up better, I will gladly take them. But I think I'm on the right track here. And it may just be a matter of getting down south and getting another city here before that lady does. But honestly, the bulk of my territory is now on this continent. This is actually the smaller part of my country, although it is more developed, so that's still useful. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode, guys. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, stay safe out there with everything that's going on. Big thanks to all our doctors, nurses, emergency responders. You guys are the best. We appreciate you so much. And yeah, thanks, guys. I will see you all in the next episode. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.